believe that we had an opportunity to vote for a study, a commission, which would allow a number of people to come to the table and express their concerns. You know, we talk about gender identity in public schools, don't we? We allow that. We encourage that. But we're not allowing individuals to express their opinions about what may possibly be a bad path in some people's minds, and maybe not a bad path in other people's minds. What I understand is that this is an infringement on speech and on religious liberty, because if somebody is of faith and they want to receive licensing, they have to submit their faith under the licensing, which restricts them from carrying out their God-given gift of counseling, if that is what their gift is. And according to the scriptures, there is a gift of counseling. There is a gift of teaching. There is a faith community that is going to be concerned, and you cannot dismiss it. We teach these things in our public schools. There's sex education everywhere. However, my gosh, if somebody wants to speak out against an issue that is extremely controversial, you're infringing on their religious liberty if they have to submit to a license, and that's an unalienable right. It's not a right that is given by the government. It's unalienable. That's why it's our First Amendment, and it needs to be protected. People have been counseling. Nuns counsel. I lived with them. I know. Pastors counsel. Sunday school teachers counsel. Laymen counsel. We have an amendment that was offered that allowed people to come to the table to talk to each other. This is going to cause division, because there's some unanswered questions, because there's people's liberties are going to be challenged. People's liberties are going to be challenged through licensing. Well, I believe the Bible. Well, you know, if you believe the Bible, then you're not going to be able to carry out your mission as a licensed therapist under the state of New Hampshire. I'm sorry, you're going to have to take a back seat. Or I'm just a plain old Christian, or I'm a practicing Orthodox Jew, or a Muslim. And I can't subscribe to this. So I have to take a back seat because the state is wiser? We had a bill that allowed compromise, that allowed people to come to the table, and it will be a heated discussion. But we have to bring people together, not divide them, on an issue so sensitive as this. I don't want to leave this to the hands of the courts to decide. So somebody misinterprets somebody's counseling because, oh my gosh, he said God, or he said something that offended me, or she said something that offended me, and I'm going to take you to court because you're trying to change me. Uh-oh. Now what? Thank you, Mr. President.